here. Now, you might get you to read out the table of values, right? So hang on. So what I mean is, see how you got January and then you got 42.4?
Yeah.
Can I get you to read those out? We're going to do question 6 first, by the way. Okay. So, yep. So January, and we'll say 1 for January, okay? So it's 1.
42.4.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
And then February is 44.5.
Okay. So just do you see what I'm doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then 2 is 44.5. 44.5. Yep. Yep. And then 3.
48.5.
I can hear someone. Oh, Paris has joined us. 48.5. Hello. Okay. And then D. Oh, D is
53.1.
53.1. Do you see what I'm doing? Yeah. Yep. Next one is 5.
60.0.
60.0. Really? That's a really hot day. Is that really the figure?
Oh. May 60. Oh, it's in Fahrenheit.
Oh, okay. No wonder. Okay. Yep. 60. Okay, cool. Which basically means that it's probably closer to like 15, like 20 degrees or something like that. 6. Yep. 6.
65.2.
65.2. Yep.
And then 68.6.
Yep.
69.2.
This is 8, isn't it? August.
Yeah.
69.2.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then 64.3.
Oh, hang on. Hold on. What have I done? Left out the. That's better. Yep. 9.
Yeah. 64.3.
Yep.
And then October is 56.8.
60.
56.8.
Oh, see, it's starting to go down, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then November's 51.7.
Yep.
And then December is 44.9.
Yeah. What's going on here? $51.7.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then 44.9.
12, is it? 12.50.
No, 44.9.
Oh, 44.
You don't have a 10 anymore. I think it's swapped over. That's why it looks like that.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I've lost 10.
10
is
October, which is 56.8.
and then 11 is 51.7.
Yep. You've got it all right after that.
I just want to do this one again. It's a bit funny. 11, 51.8. Right?
51.7.
Oh, okay. Won't make too much of a difference because it's only like a little bit, but it's probably worth. Then I might move this one. Doesn't really matter. Okay, cool. Is that okay? Awesome, 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 awesome. Now here's what I'm going to do. Right, I'm going to put a couple of lines in. Right, and then can you see that if I put some lines in, right, that seems to be the bottom of the curve. Yep. Oh, sure. Hang on. I'm going to delete this. What was that? So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a couple of lines. Yeah, I'll add a line, say, from this point. Okay, so that seems to be the bottom of the curve. This seems to be the top of the curve. Is that right?
Yeah. Keeps wobbling.
Yeah, I'll do it another way. That's better. Okay, and then now, can you also see that this curve goes up and then down and then is going to go up again, right? So I also want you to see that the curve has one wavelength from there to there and from there to say there. Because you can also see, and I'll use this now, that what's going to happen is that this curve is going to do this. It's going to go up, and it's going to go down, and then it's going to go up, and it's going to go down, and it's going to go up. Year by year, it's going to do this. Do you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the highest point is going to be where the line is. And the reason why mine isn't is because I'm drawing it inaccurately. But this peak would probably go up to the highest point and then down to the lowest point. It won't be perfect because not every year is going to be the exact same temperatures as the year before, but it's kind of going to follow that sort of pattern. Do you see that?
Yeah.
And that's what we call a now what's the word they used? A sinusoidal wave. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now sinusoidal wave just means it's a sine function. It's a sine function. Sine A X plus B. What is it? Plus C. Right? Y equals 2. I think I said plus, but I think in your thingo that's a minus. I think, is that right?
I'm just checking. A plus.
Oh, is it a plus? Okay, cool. Now, do you remember what each of these stands for?
Yeah. I do.
Okay. So A stands for the amplitude.
Yeah.
Now, in this situation, there's also another line that we need to consider. Now, by the way, what was this point here? Do you remember? Like what was the highest value?
69.2 in August.
Yeah. I wonder if I can show. That's what I want. Okay. So see how this is what 69 point, what was it?
2.
69.2. So that's 69.2, right? And what's this? 40.
Which one?
The yeah.
42.4.
Okay, so it's kind of going to go between 42.4 to 69 point. Help me out here.
69.2.
69.2. Okay, so our middle is going to be halfway in between, right?
Yeah.
Where's our middle going to be? Someone calculate it. So you add them together and halve it, right?
Yeah. It's 55.8.
59.8. Is that right?
Oh, 55.8.
55.8. Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
Got it? So that's going to be our midway point. And I want to draw a parallel line to that one. I want to put that there. And I'm going to make this color. I'll make it a different color. Let's make it red. Okay, cool. Okay, so you can see what's going on, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened to that color? I may have changed it. Anyway, so you see what's going on, right? So, so that the amplitude is the distance from there to there, right?
Yes.
What's that distance? And the distance from there to there, what's that distance?
15.
15? Is it?
Oh. No. Oh, it's. Well, it's over. Oh shit. 11.
How are you working it out?
So, okay, so I'm looking from the middle, and I'm just going up. Yep. And to get to 60, it's like 2.
69.2. Yep. And this number here is 55 point.
I don't remember what it was.
0.3, I think it was.
There's no 55 on here, so.
Well, but basically what we need to do is on our calculator.
It was 55.8.
Oh, 55.8. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, so then take that away from 60.
Yes.
So
13.4. Yep, 13.4. So the amplitude is going to be 13.4, right?
Yeah.
And what's this minus this? Is it still 13.4?
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah. So the amplitude's 13.4. That's right. Okay. Now, the other thing I was going to say is this one here, right? This one here, C. Do you remember what C was?
Horizontal, so you shift it to the left when positive.
No. This one's the vertical.
Oh, that's meant to be D, not C.
Yeah.
I don't know. In what we wrote with you, it's
Right. Hold on. I've just made a couple of mistakes. Okay, cool. No, I know.
Sign B bracket T plus C bracket plus D.
Okay, hold on. I know what I've done. So that.
And X because it's T.
Yep. And so hang on, let's change that color to black. And that should be an A. That should be a B. That should be a C. And that should be a D. Is that right?
Yeah, plus.
Okay. And then there's a couple of other things that my formula is going to be slightly different, but I'll just explain them in a moment. So this one is your amplitude. And that's your A, right? So that's going to be 13.4. Yep. Your D is your vertical displacement. So it's how much you're moving from 0. And what's that going to be? So the center of the line has moved from 0. How many units? How many units has it moved up?
55.8.
Yeah. So your vertical shift is 55.8. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now this won't be now on the question, is it a sine or a cos? Or does it not matter?
Oh, in the question.
Yeah.
Say.
Oh, okay, cool. Because a cos graph.
Oh, it says sine.
That? Sorry?
Oh, it says sine.
Oh, it's asking for a sine.
It says find a sinusoidal.
A sinusoidal graph. Yeah, so it's asking for sine. Yeah. So it's asking for sine. So, okay, so usually with a cos, right, it kind of looks like that. It's a cup. Cos C in cos or cup. Okay, so the graph looks like a cup, right? Now, the sine kind of looks like that. S, the sine, it looks like a snake. Okay, so it goes up through the middle and then down again, right? So it's for the sine graph, it's almost like it starts there, okay, and ends there. Do you see that? That's really good. To do a strict sine graph, it would start there and end there, okay? So we're out by this much. You see that? So the vertical shift, sorry, not the vertical, the horizontal shift is this much. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So how much is that? How many months would that be?
Four or five?
Yeah, let's say 4 because it's really just actually it's more like 3.
Are we counting the ones on the other side?
3, 4. Sorry?
Oh, never mind.
It's really, to be honest with you, it's like 3. Okay. Now, the reason why I said 3 is because this is a 1-year cycle, right?
Yeah.
And in 1 year, you've got 12 months. Yep.
Yeah.
And each one of these is a quarter, right? So that's 1 quarter. right? That's another quarter. That's another quarter. And that's another quarter. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
So what's a quarter of a year? How many months would that be?
4. No.
Quarter of a year?
4.
Yeah, 4.
3, isn't it?
What?
Because you've got,
Oh, yeah, duh.
yeah, because you've
Yeah.
got 12 months and like each quarter would be three months, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you're out by a season. So it's basically a season you're out by. Okay, so we're basically shifting this curve to the right by 3 months. Got it?
Mhm.
Okay, so what would that be here? What's the horizontal shift then?
3.
3. But if we're shifting it to the right 3, is it plus or
Oh.
Minus.
minus? Yeah, so it's going to be minus. Whoops. It's going to be minus 3. Minus 3. Got it? And then all we need to do is find this number here, right? Which would be, now, if this was in radians, this would be every 2 pi. Remember 2 pi?
Yeah,
On, how many months are there?
12.
Yeah, so it'd be 2 pi on 12.
Do we have to put that in the calculator for a final answer?
Yeah, it'll just be, just put 2 pi on 12 in your calculator. What do you get?
You'll get 0.52.
Oh, okay. But in Thingo, in as a fraction, so you just press the SD button.
Oh, when I press SD, it doesn't change to anything.
Oh, it's basically going to be 1 on 6. So 2 on 12 is the same as 1 on 6.
Oh, okay.
And then with the pi, it'll just be pi on 6.
Okay.
Okay. So your answer is actually going to be, now let's change all the numbers. Okay. So now y, instead of y, what does y represent?
The y axis.
Yeah, but in our graph, what's our y-axis represent?
The temperature.
Yes, so T, instead of using the letter Y, let's use the letter T, temperature. Okay.
Okay.
And what does X represent?
Time.
Yeah, so M for month. Let's just use M for month. The first month, the second month, or whatever. Okay. So I would probably say, let T be temperature in degrees. Fahrenheit. Yep. And then let M be the month of the year. Yep. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. All right. And then so you go, let's change all the letters or the pronumerals for the numbers or the new letters that they should be. What would the answer be?
So it would be T equals 13.4 sine 2 pi over 12 or pi.
Okay, pi over 6, yep.
Does it matter what one you do?
Pi over 6 is probably a better one because it's more simplified.
Okay, so pi over 6.
Yep.
Then b, oh no, we've done that. Bracket.
Yep.
Which is 12. Is that right?
So M.
Yeah, which is it going to be 12?
No, it's just M.
Oh,
Just leave it as M. Yeah, yeah. Because that's your input and that's your output. So that's going to give, yeah.
so M plus 3
It's not plus 3,
minus 3.
minus 3. Yep. So you got the minus there. Yep.
I'm writing as we go. Then plus 55.8.
Yes. Got it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that will give, that's your answer for the for that question.